I came to her office with Miss O. I then told her I had a great day and that I had a school doctor. She told me that it was great, that I had a good day, and that she would like to hear about it, but she didn't understand my statement about the doctor. I then mentioned the tryouts for basketball next week, which I is very excited about. She asked me when I needed to prepare for the tryouts, and I mentioned having bring shoes, gym clothes, as well as a note to the school nurse, Miss Law. She asked me if my reference about a school doctor had to do with this note to Miss Law, and she said yes. I then wanted to talk about my test grades. I thus am not totally sure if my statement about school doctor had to do with tryouts and a note to the school nurse. I proudly reported my grade for math, 91%, and stated that I know mean, medium, low very well. I then reported to be happy with my grade of 75 in science, that I am enjoying my new science project on rocks, specifically limestone. She congratulated me on my grade of 91 and told me she was happy I was satisfied with a grade of 75. She explained the difference between the two grades, outlining the 75 indicates that I got more wrong. I stated to understand, but she's not sure if I realized that a 75 indicates that I didn't understand the full concept of what was being tested. I then stated that I would like to speak about my weekend. However, then mentioned a snow day and then stated I want summer of 2010 back. She explained that her statements confused her and asked me which of the three topics I would like to talk about first. I then explained in detail what I did yesterday during the snow day. At one point, I mentioned being on Facebook with Christine. She asked me which Christine Mazza I was talking about, and I got mad at her. She explained to her that my reaction was not appropriate, and we talked again about a tone of voice. I then briefly mentioned that I would like to be on the computer over the weekend. However, was not able or interested to provide any other things I may engage in. Instead, I focus on telling her how excited I am to attend the yearbook club today. She then asked me about my comment regarding summer of 2010. I appeared to have lost interest in explain, but mentioned summer school was as well as dancing and listening to music. I then asked to draw on a whiteboard, and I made a list of things to do today. Life skills, period 9, go on the computer during after school program, attending the yearbook club, doing my homework, bus, home. She asked me if I would go to dance today, and I said yes, but didn't want to add on my list. She then switched topics and asked me what happened earlier this week in Miss Nislow's class on Tuesday, January 11th, during speech. I said nothing. She probed a little more, and I said she was on the board and asked Miss Nislow if I could please move out of the way. She told me this sounds like a nice way to ask someone to move. However, if this is the way I originally phrased myself, first I said yes, then I corrected myself independently and said no. I said, get out of the way. We discussed if my tone and the way I phrased my words was appropriate. I said I was not polite and rude, that I made Miss Nislow feel bad. She then asked me what happened today with another male student, another boy in my class. I said he was so mean to me, and I asked what happened first. I had a difficult time outlining the timeline, but it appears that I told the other student that he's annoying and I'm funny. The boy got upset and verbally insulted me. At this time, a teacher intervened. As I was telling her this, I was laughing, and she made sure to explain this in a serious situation to be dealt with. We brainstormed what could have happened afterwards, like the altercation could have gone worse, and how I could have managed or avoided the situation better, like staying away or ignoring the other student, informing our teacher afterwards. I was receptive to all explanations and promised to do my part to avoid him. She told me I would all help me. She told me we all would help me, and she also told me that the other student was always spoken no. I then asked to leave for the next class, and the period was almost over. She escorted me to the testing room where Miss O was waiting for me.